This is the scariest game ever made, at least in my opinion. Rising Storm 1. It's a bit of a weird take, but hear me out. The game is set in the Pacific Theater during World War II, which, in my opinion, is easily the worst theater of war in human history. You had human wave attacks that needed to result in every single participant of these attacks being killed. They absolutely would not retreat due to their fucked up medieval cultural values surrounding war. You also had people getting burned alive or suffocated in caves with flamethrowers, people being worked to death or raped by lines of soulless chuds in prison camps, rampant disease, parasites, maggoty bodies rotting in jungles, maggoty corpses being mutilated and used as trophies, and much, much worse. I'm a Filipino, so this setting hits a bit close to home as both of my grandparents lived through this war. Just to briefly mention a way my family was affected, my grandmother's uncles had to kill their family dog while hiding out in the mountains in Cebu because the dog's barking was going to reveal where her family was hiding to a Japanese patrol that was actively hunting civilians to kill or rape. This was a really horrible theater of war. On top of that, I'm from Hawaii, so seeing tropical paradises warped into weird Bosch-like hellscapes is kind of surreal to say the least. Call of Duty World at War does a good job at this too, but the guns in Rising Storm are substantially more unsettling in my opinion. They just do not sound like guns. Not even overly punchy sounding movie guns. They sound like eldritch horrors trying to eat the soul of whatever they're shooting at. Oh, and of course, there's like 100 of these going off at once, so that's nice. Alongside dudes with flamethrowers that you only ever seem to detect when it's too late and you and your buddies are all burning to death, guys hiding in bushes with portable artillery pieces, booby traps that only ever seem to go off when you're running for your life, and artillery strikes that sound more like the Rapture as opposed to normal man-made explosives. The icing on the shit cake is that everyone's characters are constantly having panic attacks or crying out for their mamas while bleeding to death on the ground, which does not do your anxiety any favors. And as cartoony as the voice acting is, it really does give you a sense of existential dread that no other game can come close to. The only breath of relief comes from players saying dumb stuff over the mic like this.
Your insubordination brings the Emperor great dishonor.
Big bad life. Charge!
I can't fucking prone! How do you fucking prone?
No, Maze.
Press all.
Aside from that,